now available in paperback and e-readers. Isis, Revenge of the Cyber Goddess. The goddess next door takes on the threat of a deadly digital diva driven to destroy the world in this action-packed, all-new Isis series adventure. Get Isis, Revenge of the Cyber Goddess featuring a bonus pin-up and the other 2 books in the Cyber Goddess saga at online bookstores everywhere today. Why do I make men's issues videos? Well, it comes back to a biblical principle my family taught me when I was young, and that is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that is one of the reasons why I make a lot of men's issues videos, because I remember when I was younger and I didn't really know much about things, and I want to be able to let people who don't know what they need to know so that they won't get taken advantage of. Because I remember back around 1994, 1995, when I was entering the job market after graduating college, I went down to this messenger service just to get a job, to get some pocket money. And as I went there to interview with this guy at this messenger service, he practically was hostile towards me and disrespected me during the process of filling out the application. And then after I left to go get the photos to try to go get this job still, he then calls my mother and tells her that I was acting retarded, and also said that people would take advantage of me. And after getting disrespected by this guy at this messenger service, I said that I wasn't going to do what he did to me to another black man or any other man out here. No, I was going to go in a completely different direction, and I was going to try to help out other men out here, because to say that, oh, somebody is naive and can be taken advantage of and then not help them is disrespectful. But if you really want to help that individual, you're going to let them know what they need to know so that they can go out here and do what they need to do. And that's what any man of character is going to do, because he understands that if he takes a moment to teach that other man will, in most cases, appreciate you taking the moment to sit down and talk to them. And he'll appreciate that because he understands that, oh, this man is taking a minute to sit down and talk to me, and that is showing you respect, and it's showing that he cares enough to let you know what you need to know so that you won't get taken advantage of. And that's what a man of character does, because if he tells you to look out for something, it shows how much he cares about you. Now, a selfish man, when he sees another man out here and he doesn't say anything, what he's going to do is leave that man out there to falter in darkness. And that's not what any man of character does, because that man who has character, he's going to say, I don't want to see him being lost and wandering in the wilderness and getting played, so I don't want to see him get played, so I'm going to let him know what he needs to know, and I'm going to get him on the same page as I am, because if he's on the same page as I am, then we have 2 individuals who understand what the social rules are and the unwritten social rules are, and those 2 guys can start working together towards larger goals. And that's part of what being on code is, because a man who is on code, when he sees another man, he's going to let him know what the code is so that he won't go out here making mistakes and making not only the guy look bad, but making people in the whole collective look bad. And that's what a black man of character does. He says, look, I need to get these other brothers on code, and the reason why I need to get these other brothers on code is because once I get these brothers on the same page and following the same code, then we all can come together and we won't be taken advantage of. Because when you have a group of individuals who are on the same page and following the same protocol, then others can't come in and take advantage of anyone in the collective. And that's what that guy at the messenger job really did not understand when I came in to try to go get a job there. He did not understand that when you see another black man entering a workplace, you need to go out here and lend a hand to that other brother and not push that other brother away saying, oh, he's going to be taken advantage of. No, any man who is a leader is going to say, no, I need to, if he doesn't have any experience or any sort of skills, I need to make sure that when I bring him on the job, I can get him the skills that he needs. And I also need to take a minute to start teaching him the code so that all of us can be on the same page and all of us are following the same protocol. And that's something that a lot of black men don't really understand, especially a lot of the boomer black men, but something I understood because when I look at these white men, Hispanic men, and Asian men, they are all on code. And when they see younger, more inexperienced males out here, they start teaching them early about getting on the same page as they are so that they can follow the same code. So they get their guys on code, and that's something many black males don't go out here and do. But black men of character, we understand that we have to get our other men on code, and we understand that if we see a young guy out here who doesn't know what he needs to know, we take a minute to teach that guy what he needs to know, and we take a minute to show him what the game is so that he won't get played and taken advantage of, because that's what a conscientious man of character does. He goes out here and he sees other men, and he doesn't want to see those other men taken advantage of, and he doesn't go around trying to disrespect another man, because he understands the greatest way a man can show you respect is to take that minute out of his day to let you know what you need to know and let you know what you need to see out here as related to the game. So a man of character is going to sit down, instead of saying, oh, I see this young guy coming in here, he's looking for a job, I'm not, and I'm going to try, and he's going to say, look, I know he doesn't have any experience or any sort of skills just yet, but I need to take a minute and give him a break and let him have a job here, because I'm not only teaching about the work at the job, I also have to teach to get the brother on code, because 21, 22, 23-year-old young guy, he doesn't really know much about the world, but a guy who's my age, like 47 or so, we've been out here and we can see the pitfalls and the traps, and we can try to teach that young brother so that he doesn't fall into those traps. That's what a good father does, that's what a good boss does, and that's what a good man does. He'll try to go out here and try to get, again, that man on the same page so that he doesn't get made a fool out of by many of the predators out here and many of the dangers out here. He's going to make an effort to try to help that other man out, because that's how that man understands how to survive in the world, because another man takes a minute to teach him those male life skills in addition to teaching him the skills of the job. And these are things that men are supposed to do, and that's one of the reasons why I go out here and make the men's issues videos. That's one of the reasons why I go out here and do books like Stop Simping, and books like Stop Simping in the Workplace, and books like The Man Crisis and the upcoming Stop Simping in Cyberspace, is because I know what's going on, and I don't want to see another young man like I was back in 1994, 1995, with nobody there to give them any sort of guidance and nobody there to let them know what the game is, and nobody there to let them know what page they need to be on so that they can get on code. And this is a problem that I've seen not only with black men here in America, but with a lot of these boys who grew up with the baby boomer parents. Nobody really sits down and gives them that guidance, and these guys are out here drifting and feeling lost because there's no man there to sit down and talk to them, and no man to sit there and get these guys on the same page that they're on, and get these guys to learn about the written and unwritten social rules of manhood, and get these guys on the code so that they can go out here and be able to grow and prosper. Now, if you want to see me continue to make Men's Issues videos, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. And if you want to pick up some of my Men's Issues books like Stop Simpin', Why Men Don't Need Finance to Get Romance, Manginas, They Look Like Men But They Act Like Ladies, The Misadventures of Captain Save-'em, The Man Crisis, or Why 70% of Black Women Are Single, you can find all of those books in paperback and Kindle format, or on digital platforms like Smashwords, the iBookstore, and Google Play, or Amazon.com. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available in paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, Taking Care of Business. The man who rules the world breaks in a brand new partner to help him take care of business in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get John Haynes, Taking Care of Business at paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere.